Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Toronto at the PDAC 2015 and my first interview partner here on this lovely Sunday morning. It's a little bit snowing outside, but it's Focus Ventures. And with me here is David Cass, the president of the company. David, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
First day, it started already the show. And I'm here at your booth. Just give us a short idea about your company, please.
Yeah, Focus Ventures is a company that's developing a phosphate project down in Peru.
Phosphate.
In the northern part of Peru. It's about 40 kilometers from the coast, just south of the city of Piura. And it's a project that's advanced very quickly since we began work last year. In fact, this week, 12 months ago, it was our first drill campaign. We just started drilling. And within a year, actually within 6 or 7 months, we managed to put together a resource of almost a couple of hundred million
Really, after that short time frame?
In indicated and inverse resources, just based on essentially 20 holes, so 2,000 meters of drilling. Widely spaced holes, these the phosphate beds, they're multipoles up to 13, very consistent in grade and width over many, many kilometers.
This first resource, would it be enough to produce a little bit out of that, or how much more work is required actually?
Yeah, well, I think we've got a lot of resource. We've calculated another 40 holes is going to give us anything between 350 and 400 million tons, which is more than you'll ever need for even a very big mine. But sure, what we'd like to do is do some more drilling in the eastern part of the property, where the cover, the overburden is less. We're anything from 26 to 27 meters below surface to get to the first bed.
Okay, I see. Just a short idea, phosphate, what is it used for?
Yeah, it's used for fertilizer, and it's one of the big three in addition to nitrogen and potash.
I see. Okay, super.
Yeah, and extremely important. You know, we can't live without it.
And you know what I like? It's not recyclable.
No, that's right.
Once used, it's done. Let's come to 2015. I think you will have also some good news quite soon, and you are planning a PEA for June, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, can you comment on that?
Yeah, we actually started PEA straight away after we published the resource last September. And so we have Jacobs Laboratories, who are world experts in phosphate beneficiation, working on the project since that time. And next week we're going to produce some first news on the metallurgical work that's been done, and really everything is going very, very well. It's better than actually what we hope for.
Oh, that's always good.
In phosphate, you know, the percentage of concentrate that's marketed worldwide is about 29 to 30%. And so we found out that all our 13 beds all are able to make that 29 to 30% grade, which is great news. Just using conventional sieving, using seawater and flotation.
Oh, that helps a lot. I would say for the cost basis.
Yeah, exactly. You know, don't forget this is free digging rock. It requires no grilling, no grinding, no milling.
Nothing.
Extremely simple. Yeah, extremely simple.
Do you have an idea? I know it's way too early, but do you have an idea, let's say, for a possible rough cost estimate per ton? So can we say, like, because to me it seems like that you have very low cost, that you have the chance to be a real low cost producer. So what's the world market price today for a ton?
$115 per ton of concentrate.
Do you have a feeling like you can say maybe we produce at $60, $70 a ton maximum, or?
Well, don't forget we're right next door to Vale's biggest phosphate mine.
Yeah.
It's the bay of our mine is Vale's. It's almost twice as big as Vale's biggest mine in Brazil. So we understand that they're probably producing around about $60 per ton.
Okay.
And one thing I need to mention also is that besides doing the PEA and the pre-feas part for the big mine, we're also looking into the potential or the possibility of producing some organic phosphate. At smaller scale, obviously, but much shorter time frame to get cash flow.
Wow. Okay.
And you know, for that it's cheaper. You're going to be looking around about $30 to $40 per ton.
Okay, good. So that, but it looks still like you have a very healthy margin.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, these are big earth moving operations.
Yes.
It's not an exact science phosphate. It's just moving lots of material and lots of volume.
Okay. So also as I understood you, you are planning also to go into production quite soon, probably this year, with a small production, right?
It's going to take longer than a year, I think, to put a small scale plant.
But you will
in,
start with that already now.
Of course, yeah. We've already started looking at doing agronomical work, looking at what the benefit is on certain kinds of soils for our products. You have to do all this. You have to do all this research up front. But yeah, I think anything between 12 and 18 months. For the kind of thing that it's almost like a pilot plant.
Okay, super.
It's almost like a pilot plant.
How much capital is required?
For something like that, we reckon between $2 and $3 million.
What is like
it's
nothing?
Not that expensive.
It's nothing in mining.
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
Okay,
that's
super.
Right. Whereas the big mine will be obviously a much larger capital.
Okay, that's normal, right? Yeah, perfect. The normal question with an explorer, becoming a developer, going hopefully next year into production. How is the finance situation of the company in these days? Very important.
Yeah, in terms of the finances, the deal that we have right now, we're earning to 70% of the mine of the project, and we'll be looking to finance within the next 3 or 4 months. As soon as we start to get an idea of the expenditures going to be required for the smaller plant, and also for going into pre-feasibility as well.
Of course,
we're going to have engineering costs and all that. Kind of stuff
sure. Okay, yeah, of course. Well, you can go into detail when you have much better numbers and figures around it.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah,
okay,
for
super.
Sure. Yeah,
so it looks like you have a busy 2015.
Very busy. Yeah. There's a lot going on all at the same time.
Super. Well, David, thank you very much. All the best
pleasure.
for that, and hope we can report soon. Some more good news from you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you very much.
Many thanks. Thanks for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was David Kesti, president of Focus Ventures, and you heard it. The PEA is ongoing. In June, they will come out with that, and also $2 to $3 million is required for a small production facility. That's really amazing and normally really not believable in mining, but the point is they will start up then next year with that small production, and will get some cash flow out of that, and cash flow is king in those times. So I'm sure they get the financing done, and I'm sure they get the money because this looks good. And he already said it. They will work hopefully then with a very nice margin, and we will report quite soon about it. Thanks and bye-bye from Toronto.
Thank you.